It's day 28 of the 5 minute live challenge. We almost there. 5 minute live challenge where we go live every single day for 5 minutes for 30 days straight. This is day 28, and we almost there. And honestly, I can't wait to see what's on the other side of this thing because this challenge has helped me, man, in so many ways that I really didn't expect it to. I learned something about myself just by showing up every single day. Some days I had something to say. Some days I ain't had shit to say. Some days I felt like talking. Some days I probably rather just stay asleep or stay quiet, but I still show up every single day. And I promise you, I learned so much about myself doing this live challenge. And tonight, I just came up here to talk to you guys. Just came to holler at you guys and let you know that, man, I just want to talk to y'all about something that's on my mind. And that thing is, first of all, shout out to all the participants. Shout out to Taranika. Shout out to Selah Brooks. Shout out to Elijah. Shout out to Stephanie Godchild. Shout out to everybody that took the 5 minute live challenge. I just want to say you guys are dope. And this right here is for you. Fire. Fire to you. To everybody that joined the live challenge. But tonight I just wanted to talk to you guys about when you take the risk out of something, the reward actually goes with it. Think about that. When you take the risk out of something, the rewards actually goes with it. We spend so much time of our lives trying to make everything feel safer or feel easier. And man, think about it. The safe job, the safe decision, the safe investment, the safe move. And there's nothing wrong with being responsible. Don't ever take anything I'm saying as I'm saying you're doing something wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with being responsible, but sometimes we want to call something safe and be comfortable, but sometimes it's not fulfilling. And those things are not the same thing. Safe and fulfilling, two different things. And sometimes that safe option always seem to come with some bullshit on the back end of it. So I just came to spend my 5 minutes talking about how when you take the risk out of something, you actually take the reward as well. We can start by using relationship as an example. You know, I always use relationship because we all had one. And sometimes you choose the relationship that feels safer to you. Sometimes you choose the relationship that don't challenge you, that don't push you, that don't make you feel uncomfortable, that don't ask you to grow. And in that relationship, everything can all of a sudden become predictable. And because it's predictable, some of us will call that peace because there's no challenge. But sometimes peace is not peace. Sometimes it's just the absence of challenge. Now, I'm not saying you should go choose somebody toxic. I ain't saying go choose somebody that's going to hit you upside the head or make things difficult because there's a big difference in what I'm trying to say. And we're going to get down to that deeper. But what I'm saying is there's a difference between somebody making everything disruptive for you, making everything about just being toxic and disrupting your peace versus somebody who just challenge your potential. Let me say that again. There's a difference between somebody who disrupt your peace and somebody who challenge your potential. Two different things. Because the right person may make you feel uncomfortable sometimes. They may look at you and say things like, you can do better. You can be better. I believe in you. I believe in you more than you believe in you. Sometimes that person that want to challenge you, sometimes the person who challenge you, they just really end up being that person that introduced you to a version of you that you didn't even know yet. That's worth thinking about, people. It's worth thinking about the next time you think about choosing that safe option or that comfortable option, is it making you better? Because sometimes I think your spouse or I think that person you choose supposed to challenge you in ways that you don't even know. So sometimes when we go to people with these lists of what we want from a man or a woman or what we deserve or that your husband or your wife gonna come with some things that you don't even know God put inside them that's gonna bring out a version of you that you don't even know yet. But keep choosing safe because it's comfortable, because you think it's peace. But sometimes peace is not peace. Think about it. Because we can't keep asking for growth while avoiding everything that make us grow. Now, let's get off relationships because I know that's challenging for some people. Let's use a different scenario. Let's go with jobs. That's a great example. Sometimes we choose the career. We get the job, we get comfortable. You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what you get paid. Some of our salaries don't even change. Some of us collect the same exact check every week, every 2 weeks, no matter how much effort we put in, we collect the exact same check every single time. You know your schedule, it don't change. You know exactly what tomorrow we're going to bring at work. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Some of us are programmed. That's cool. That's peace. But sometimes peace ain't peace. But maybe you've been dreaming about starting your own business. Maybe you want to create content. Maybe you want to sing. Maybe you want to rap. Maybe you want to go back to school and pick up that education that you thought you lost. Maybe you want to pursue something completely different versus what you've been doing your entire life. But what if that doesn't work out? That's the first thought that comes to some people's mind. So you stay where it's safe. You stay where it's comfortable. And here's the problem with that. Sometimes the thing protecting you from failure is also the thing protecting you from success. That's a hard pill to swallow. Sometimes the thing protecting you from failure is also the thing protecting you from success. Because the same wall that keep you from failing, man, that's the same wall that keep you from seeing success or opportunities or your husband or your wife. Sometimes when you put everything up and you block those walls, that's exactly what you're doing. If can't nothing get in, also can't nothing get out. The safe option. So just remember, sometimes taking the risk out, the reward goes with it. We have to understand the safe option, understand what comes with it. Every decision that you make in life has a price. If you choose security, you may pay with opportunity. If you choose security, you may pay with opportunity. If you choose comfort, you may pay with growth. If you choose certainly, you may pay with possibility. And again, I'm not telling you to go out there and throw your life away and chase some fantasy. But sometimes chasing that fantasy feels so goddamn worth it. It feels 10 times better than waking up doing the same bullshit every day. That's insanity, ain't it? But don't go chase your fantasy because I said it. I'm no therapist. I'm no professional. I'm just a guy that understand if you want to win big, you got to be willing to lose big. You can't win if you study taking the risk out of everything. You want everything to be safe. You want the safe job, the safe man, the safe car, the safe this. And I'm here to tell you, ain't shit down here safe. It ain't a game because you on borrowed time. Ain't none of us, man, I see so many people down here acting like we get unlimited days on earth. This shit borrowed. And every day you wake up is one day off that time frame. You don't get one more day. That's one less day. Like I said, I'm not telling you go out there and chase a fantasy. I'm saying you have to be honest about what you actually choosing and know the risk. Know what you're sacrificing. Because sometimes we say, I'm being realistic. When we really mean I'm being afraid. That's a difference. It's a difference between being realistic and being afraid. But they can look the same. They can look the exact same. I'm being realistic. I don't want to hurt my family. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt the kids. If I quit this job, how the bills going to get paid? I got to keep this job, Noble. You want me to quit my job and how I'm going to pay the bills? I thought God would provide for you. Maybe it's the job, huh? Are we serving God or are we serving the job? These are just questions. I'm not here to attack. Never. I just know that when you're walking by faith, man, that's a risk. So if you live in a safe life, are you really walking by faith? But that's a different story for a different day. Fear has it has a very long vocabulary. It will make you hesitate. It will make hesitation sound like wisdom. It will make you think your patience and your preparation is all you ever need. Have y'all ever seen somebody that always doing the research? Like they got all the answers about that thing they want to do. They got so much information gathered about that thing they want to do, but they still haven't done it. Because fear can make hesitation feels like wisdom. It make you feel like you just need a little bit more information. I need a little bit more research. I need a little bit more surety. I need a little bit more information to make sure that when I do this, I win. I need to make sure that, man, I don't lose this time. I'm going to tell you there's no way to ensure that. The laws come with it. The lessons come with it. Fear will make you think hesitation is wisdom. It will make you think procrastination is preparation as well. And it will make staying stuck sound like being responsible. I'm not here to attack nobody. I just see so many of my people that want the risk to go away. They take all the risk out. And I just want to tell you, when you take the risk out, the reward goes with it. If nothing's on the table, nothing's on the table. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. That's a blank hand. That's a participation award. You're not out here to get the championship. You ain't out here to go to the finals. You're just out here just playing, huh? Okay. Because the reward is what we was playing for, I thought. And here's what the title come with. When you take the risk out of something, the reward goes with it. Because the biggest reward in life usually requires you to step into something you cannot completely understand or control. You don't know if the business is going to work out. You don't know if the business is going to fail. You don't know what the business is going to do. But if God put that thing in your heart, it's your job to see it out. But I'm here to give you a secret real quick. If you are listen to me when I say this. If God put that thing in your heart, you better believe he going to see that thing through. You just got to stop taking the nutrients out of it. You got to stop trying to juice it down. Eat the way he intended for you to eat it. Right there. You can wash it off a little bit. But you get what I'm going with this. You don't know what that business is going to do. You don't know what you can do until you do it. And if you only do the things that you know how to do, you will never do the things you don't know how to do. I gave somebody a challenge about a month ago on one of the episodes, and that challenge was make sure if you can, every 30 days, do something that shock you. Do something that you're scared of. And if you can do it every week or every 2 weeks, however it fit for your life and your fear levels, do that. But don't go beyond 30 days. If you can do it closer, that's cool, but don't go more than 30 days. Do something that shock you every 30 days. And I promise you, in 6 months to a year, you will be completely different. You don't know what's going to work out until you're working out. You don't know what that relationship's about. It may sound like that relationship going to work. He may sound promising. I had a bunch of people pass up on me in the past. They thought I was a dangerous choice, and they chose the safe choice. And I guarantee you, me, on everything I love, I ain't even being cocky on him. I'm just being honest with you. They regretted that fucking decision. On God, serious. But man, and I have done it in my past times where I wanted to choose the safe option because I just got tired of the risk. And every time I chose the safe option, I regretted it. As a matter of fact, I got so good at choosing the risk that it became my natural thing to do. You don't know if the move will work. You don't know if the opportunity will work. But that's what it's all about, people. The risk. You cannot demand a guaranteed outcome from any opportunity. You have to be willing to step into the unknown with confidence. You have to be confidently lost, knowing that God got you, knowing that this is a story where you're going to end up exactly where he wanted you to. Who knows what that is, but you have to be there. You have to be willing to step into the unknown, people. Because sometimes the reward is not waiting on the other side of comfort. It's waiting on the other side of courage. Ain't you tired of participation awards? Everybody get those. And let's be honest. We did not come this far for a participation award. Did we? I know we love when they give our kids award rewards and all that thing, but come on, guys. Come on. And what is the participation award doing to the kids? It's hurting them. It's giving them something for doing what? The bare minimum? And that's what we're going to teach them. You did not survive everything you survived just to spend the rest of your life playing it safe. You did not make it through all you made it through, all those hard seasons, just to become afraid of the next season. Man, I come from the fucking jungle. I ain't make it out of the jungle with lion, tigers, and bears, crooked cops, cluckers, and all the shit I made it through to be scared now. At some point, you have to say to yourself, I've been safe long enough. Because safe can become a ceiling. It can become a ceiling that you keep over yourself. It's that prison minus the bars feeling. And you don't even realize you standing underneath that ceiling, feeling comfortable with no way out. A comfortable life can still be a small life. And if a small life is okay with you, then it's okay with you. But what did God want for you? That's the part I want people to really think about. Not everybody needs to quit their job tomorrow. I'm not saying that. Please don't do that. Not everybody needs to leave their relationship. Please don't do that. Not everybody needs to move across the country. But everybody should be asking themselves, where have I allowed fear to make my decisions for me? That's a great question. Where have I allowed fear to make decisions for me? Take that question home with you. This was my 5-minute live challenge, people. I'm not here to attack. I'm here I'm just here to share my story. And that was something that was on my mind because I was going over some of my safe decisions. I was going over some of the rewards and the risks that I ignored and how it led me into certain decisions. And when I learn something, I want to come teach something. Because I see so many of my people right now that's asking God why, but you took the risk out. One, no reward. I'm finna say something that it's going to probably offend some people, but I'm not trying to. Some of y'all life is going exactly as your habits. You get what I'm saying? Some of y'all are winning, but you just don't like the prizes you're winning. But those the prizes that come with lackadaisical. That's the prize that come with scared. That's the prize that come with fear. That's the prize that come with comfort. That's the prize that come with that. You can't keep praying to God to give you more. And the moment he try to make things a little uncomfortable for you, a little uncertain for you, a little, I don't know what's going to happen next, you chose that. That's the prize that go with lackadaisical. You winning. You just don't like your prize. The 5-minute challenge. And honestly, this challenge is the perfect example for me because 5 minutes sound easy, but showing up for 28 days straight, consistent, back to back to back on a 30-day challenge, hey man, that shit got hard. I had to take a lot of risks every day. They was not financial risks, of course, but shit, they wasn't life-threatening risks, but you know how many times I was tired? Getting on here at 11:50 trying to beat that 12 o'clock. I'm still working. I still got a family. I still got kids. I'm coaching a basketball team. I'm doing a podcast. I'm doing so much that 5-minute challenge, boy. It seems hard. But I had to hit the button and say, here I come. Matter of fact, here I am. I'm showing up no matter what. Sometimes I did not know what I was going to say when I got up here, but I showed up anyway. So I'm encouraging anybody that's watching this now or later, show up tired. Do it tired, do it scared, do it in your mama's basement, do it in your 1-bedroom studio apartment, do it in that small room because great things happen in small rooms. Do it anyway, do it now. Whatever you do it now. And somewhere along the way, you're going to stop worrying so much about whether this thing, will I win? And you're going to start listening to that voice inside yourself that said you already won. The prize was just showing up. Now start focusing on getting that trophy, that real trophy. You know what that real trophy is? That growth. It's that growth. And that's why I say I can't wait to see what's next. Because I don't know exactly what's next for me. I don't know what that chapter looked like, but I can't wait to turn the page. I'm excited for the unknown. You should be too. You should be too. You should be willing to find out what God got for you because your life is only getting better and greater as you grow. Some of us are getting better and greater every age, we getting finer than wine out here. We aging well. This is the best group of 30, 40s, and 50-year-old men and women I have ever seen in my life. We doing the thing, ain't we? We doing the thing, guys. I'm proud of everybody out here, man. I'm proud of you guys. If you ain't hear nobody tell you that today, I'm telling you that today. I'm proud of you. So here, what I want you to think about tonight. Where in your life have you chosen the safe option? And what has that safe option already cost you? Not what it did, not what it saved you from, but what has it already cost you? And are you willing to continue to pay that price? Because we always calculate the risk. We rarely calculate the cost of never taking it. Maybe you didn't lose money. Maybe you lost an opportunity. Maybe you also never experienced the love you was capable of having. Maybe you didn't fail. Maybe you also never found out what it was like to build that thing you was trying to build. Failure is not always about losing. Sometimes it's about unfulfilled potential. And sometimes that's more expensive than anything you could have lost financial. I'd rather use money than have unfulfilled potential, people. So tonight, I'm not telling you to be reckless. I'm telling you to stop confusing reckless with courage. That's the difference. Reckless does not think about consequences. Courage does. Courage just refuses to let fear make the final decision. So maybe there's something you've been putting off. Maybe there's a conversation you haven't been having with somebody that you need to have it with. A business you need to start. A dream you need to revisit. A decision you've been afraid to make. Maybe tonight is not about making that decision. Maybe tonight is about admitting that you have been avoiding it so you can start putting it back in the forefront. Because once you tell yourself the truth, man, you can finally do something about it. And I'm going to leave with that. I ain't going to say no more. This is my 5-minute challenge. I am Noble from the Gift of God podcast. I know the 5 minutes and turned to 26 again. It happens all the time, man. But I just really hope you guys understand. If you're going to take the risk out, then the reward goes with it. Shout out to all my people that showed up. To anyone that's going to watch this tomorrow, I pray you guys take something from this. Don't look at the messenger. Just listen to the message. I'm out.